Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Samil Beneda, and this is my video presentation for final assessment. Okay, for this semester, the theme that was given was self-reflection. What I understand about self-reflection is that something that reflect ourselves or a thing that make people recognize you. And in this semester I have taken 4 subjects, which is FET 361 drawing, FET 362 painting, FET 364 printmaking, and FET 366 is sculpture. And for the idea, my idea is guitar. And how do I come up with this idea is, firstly, every time I enter my room, there are guitars that are hanging in my room. So I chose a guitar to be my idea because this guitar feel close to me. Besides that, I chose guitar because I play guitar, and also I have many sentimental value involved my guitar. Primary and secondary subject. For my primary subject, I choose guitar, and the secondary subject I choose time. The reason that I chose guitar for my subject is because the theme that was given is self-reflection, and for me the guitar can reflect myself. And other reason is because I love music and I play guitar. And for my secondary subject is time. I chose time to show how much I spend a lot of my time playing guitar. For the artist reference in a drawing subject, I have chose Marlene de Waal, and the title of her artwork is Horses and the Full Moon. For drawing, I am using the same composition and the same background color as my artist reference. The subjects are horses and the moon in my artist reference artwork, that I have changed it to my own subject, which is a guitar and a sun. For the material, I am using cardboard because it's easier to find, and I'm using a charcoal, pen and pencil, and then acrylic. The strongest element and principle for my drawing is warm and cool color, blue for the background, and the different shape of guitars. For my first painting, I have chose Jessica Billy as my artist reference, and her artwork name Aqua Upholstered Armchair. For painting, I am using the same composition as my artist reference. I replaced a chair with a guitar. For the materials, I am using a canvas as a medium and acrylic as a media. For painting, the strongest elements and principle are 2, which are composition, a single subject in the middle, and a form of guitar. For my second artist reference, I have this artwork. I don't quite know who is the artist, but the name of this artwork is Christmas Ornament Still Life. I also using the same composition, and I follow a lighting as the artist references artwork. In my printmaking artwork, the artist reference that I refers is Jill Kerr, and the artwork is greeting card. For this artwork, I only follow the same background shape of my artist reference, where there is a line at the middle of the artwork. For this printmaking, I am using 2 techniques, which is intaglio and stencil. I am using a A3 paper as a medium. And for Intaglio, I'm using a lino ink Perspex to draw on and mechanical pencil to draw on a Perspex. For stencil, I'm using an acrylic. In my printmaking artwork, the strongest element that I can think of is the shape of the guitar, 3 standing shape guitar. And for the sculpture, my artist reference is Leslie Helling and the artwork is Living Room. I just cut most of the wood and I built it by overlapping the wood to create a shape that looked like a guitar body, and I used the same way how the artist reference use wood and overlap it and create a form. For the materials, most of my sculpture part is wood. So for the material there are wood, paint, plywood, guitar string and guitar tuner. The strongest elements and principle for my sculpture there are texture, shape and balance. And finally, my point of view about the online distance learning ODL in terms of the challenges and advantages. For my own personal opinion, the challenge for the ODL are the limited material and the lack of tools to create the artwork. And the advantage about the ODL that you don't have to concern about the safety environment in the time like this, especially with the pandemic